Hey dudes and girls, back at it with the 3 easy tips, and in this case it's going to be how to increase your barbell curl instantly. So what we're going to go over first is going to be the shoulder placement. Of course, with any exercise you want to make sure your shoulders are supported and stabilized, so you want to keep them back and down. So what this is going to do is help with any movement in the shoulders or any help out, because once they're in that place, it's really going to put a lot more stress in the bicep and make sure you're keeping the stress and the pressure in that elbow flexion there. So keep those shoulders down, back, even if you want to roll them back and then pull them down, get in that position, keeping those elbows tight to the body, and then you can get working that elbow flexion really easy and keep that stress on the bicep. Tip number 2 is going to be the full range of motion. You'll see a lot of guys, they'll keep it bent elbow, and as they curl up, they'll keep it in this range of motion here, which is really only a half rep, if that. And also the shoulders starting to work into play and starting to help out, getting that shoulder flexion. It's not really what you want. So you want to keep tension in the bicep. You don't have to get the full extension. Keep a little tension there, but for the most part, you want a pretty straight arm. And in that position, you want to curl up, flexing at the elbow, and then back down to the bottom position. So curl up, squeeze that full range of motion, and let it down back to the stretch position. That's what's going to help build the guns. Tip number 3 is going to be hand placement and pressure. So you can either go really wide grip through here, medium grip, or narrow grip, and that's really due to your preference. But a neutral grip, just about shoulder width, is going to be your best bet, at least starting out. Once you get more advanced, you can start playing with grips and making sure you're putting different pressures on different areas of the bicep, either the long head or short head. And also the hand pressure. So where is your pressure? Where do you really pull from? So if you want a more supinated grip, you're going to be using a straight bar. And what you want to do is keep the pressure more on the pinky side here, because what that's going to do is it's going to really get that supinated action here, so you're pulling that pinky into the bicep as you curl up. And that's really going to hit that full bicep, because you got to remember the 3 different motions of the bicep. It's going to be elbow flexion, it's going to be supination, it's also going to be slight adduction in the shoulder or flexion in the shoulder as well. But the 2 we're working on is going to be the elbow flexion and the supination. So if you really keep that pressure on that inside of the palm here and the pinky side, you're going to make sure you put more pressure on the bicep and build those peaks. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and make sure you leave a comment below to let us know what you want to see next. As always, thanks for watching and stay buff. Oh yeah.